My name's Tory Nyhaug. I'm a Pan American Games gold medalist, a two-time Olympic athlete for Team Canada, an Olympic finalist at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games, World Championship silver medalist, 13-time national champion, and 6-time World Cup medalist. I started racing BMX when I was 4 years old. I could ride a two-wheel bike when I was 2 years old, so my uncle at the time actually knew about a local track, Ridge Meadows BMX, and I went out and tried it, and I just fell in love with it instantly. Actually, as a kid, I played hockey and I always wanted to play in the NHL, but as I got older, I had some good success in BMX throughout my amateur career, and I just fell in love with it and wanted to keep progressing and pursue the sport. It's definitely hard when you first turn pro in BMX. It's such a competitive sport, but for me, I felt what it was like to have success on a world stage, so then it just made me hungry for more, and then before I knew it, I was at the Olympic Games, and I just kept wanting more and kept wanting to progress and podium at World Cups and World Championships, and I was lucky enough to be able to do that, and as well as go to 2 Olympics for Canada. Definitely two highlights for me. One of them was winning the gold medal at the Pan Am Games in 2015 in Canada. I was coming back from ankle reconstruction 6 months before, so to be able to win a gold medal for Team Canada in Canada was truly an unforgettable experience, as well as making the Olympic final in Rio at the Olympics, and just being in the final and having a shot at an Olympic medal is something that so few people get to experience, so I'm very thankful and humbled that I was able to experience something that cool and special. I'd say not medaling in Rio was really tough, especially finishing 5th and being so close to a medal. That was probably the hardest thing I had to go through in our sport in terms of disappointment. There's other disappointments, of course, but being close to a medal at the Olympics and not is a hard feeling to explain, and I think it's hard to put into words unless you've truly experienced it, but it still kind of stings to think about it to this day. Ultimately, I got a concussion at the World Championships in 2008 in Baku, and that's what led me to retire over a year later. Looking back, I think at that point, I would have kept racing, but I was already struggling with some motivation on something to chase and look forward to. I felt like a lot of the stuff I was doing was kind of the same to what I had been doing. It was kind of a weird feeling I was having for the first time. So it's hard to know if that motivation would have come back or not, but my goal was always to race in Tokyo at the Olympics and then retire, and unfortunately I ended up retiring before that, but it led me to my coaching career now, which I'm really thankful for. One of the things now I just want to accomplish is just helping riders improve, whether it's in person at my clinics or riders I help online around the world. I just want to share the knowledge I've learned. I learned so much in my career from a lot of mistakes that I made, that if I can help riders improve and not go through the same things I did and be better because of that, it's a huge fulfillment for me.
Having Tory here is huge. It's because he was on the Olympic level. He's probably one of the best coaches in the world, so to have him here helping us is really good. It's cool too.
Having an athlete like Tory Nyhaug come to our community is monumental.
I have to go see it myself, so I did go show up at the track and say hi to Tory. I let him continue working with the kids that were there. It was a day to sort of enjoy seeing that type of expertise come into the city of Warman. I'm very proud, and credit goes to the board that made this happen. Diamond BMX had a vision, that they saw a way to make this happen, and provided a high-level clinic so kids can dream. So it really gave them an opportunity to see what is possible.
I mean, I think it's just so great to see the young athletes get inspired and they actually get excited and they try harder for him. I think the communication with an athlete like himself to come into our track and build a relationship with our riders, it just creates a whole new vessel of growth, and that's really exciting.
If I can be an inspiration for some Canadian kids to be an Olympic athlete and do well on the world stage, I think that's outstanding. I know kids need people to look up to, and I hope to help inspire some kids to get to that level as well.
I want to go to the Olympics one day. That's my goal, is just make it to the Olympics and do really well there. I want to be like Tory, just better. Don't tell him I said that.
So if I can help bring another rider to a level that I wasn't able to get, whether it be an Olympic medalist or world champion elite, then that'd be truly a remarkable feat, and I'd be happy just to play a small part in that. I just like coaching, honestly, anywhere. It doesn't matter where the track is, where the riders are. us BMXers, we're all the same, no matter where in the world we are, no matter what country. So honestly, yeah, I don't care where I go. I just love to coach, and I love to go to new tracks and meet new people, and that's part of the thrill for me. BMX racing is really special for me just because I'm so competitive naturally, and I just love the competition aspect. Of course, I like riding a bike, but for me, I just love the pure competition. I love just being against 7 other people in the gate and trying to go faster than them, and that's what got me out of bed every day, just trying to be the best I can be.
If you have program ideas that you'd like to see on maxTV Local, email us at max.local@sasktel.com.